Yendere katuri bashandiya bakati. Yendere baba bakati shakati. Yendere baba bakati shakati. Yendere baba baba. Yendere baba. Yendere baba bakati. Yendere baba. Yendere baba. In the name of Jesus. Amen. How are you?
Yeah, fine, thank you. It's good to see you. So, we would like to welcome everybody on the family altar on today, 21st day of June 2026. And we thank God for our lives and especially for the life of our father, Reverend George Ntiado. We thank God that throughout these rainy days, He has still kept our families and we are here today on the family altar. Yeah. We say thank you to the Lord Almighty. So, we'll not waste much time. Today is altar dialogue, and this is the time where we ask all the questions for the past weeks and for all the things that Pastor George has been teaching over the period, just so that we can clear our minds on certain things that have been a bit confusing and things that we really want to have in-depth understanding on. So in the past weeks, we've been dealing with single parenting, parenting styles, and then we've also had blended families where we've spoken about how step parenting are taking place, children who are having various parents or have had to come together with various children. And without much ado, we'll just go straight into asking the questions that we have for our father. We'll quickly do that, and perhaps we'll ask Sewa to take the pace on the first question. So, Sewa.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Before we get into the questions, today is Father's Day.
Ooh, how could we?
Yes. So we want to use this opportunity to first and foremost wish our father a happy Father's Day, and to all the gentlemen watching us, Happy Father's Day to all of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need our fathers. Okay. So, as Sophia said, in the past 3 weeks, we've been looking at parenting styles, single parenting, and step parenting. And now we know that another name for step parenting is also blended families, right? Okay, wonderful. So, we're just going to take questions from these topics. Let's start.
Sure.
Okay. So, Daddy, I think you've mentioned or you've told us stories of how you grew up, how your relationship with your father, your mother, how it looked like, all right? So I would want to start by asking that, looking at how you were raised, which parenting style do you think your own parents used when you were growing? And did you grow knowing the term for it? Did you know that this style that my father is using is either authoritarian or authoritative? Or you just knew that your father was like this? And then when you grew up and you were learning and researching, now you came to understand that there are actually names for the different ways that we are raised.
Okay, so I did not know the names from the beginning, but I think my father was not authoritarian,
Okay.
but I think he was more of authoritative
Okay.
because there are times you could talk to him. Authoritarians sometimes you cannot even talk to them. There are ones when they hear the horn, daddy bow, and everybody runs.
Everybody runs to take cover.
I get it.
Yeah.
Even the fish especially, you can't even talk to him. That's the extreme side. But I think my father was an authoritative type,
Okay.
where he can even put us together and share stories to us. Some of the story of our hometown, some of the wars, the history of his life, and all those things. But then, when it comes to discipline, he'll put his feet down.
Okay.
That kind of thing. I would say my mother was not also authoritarian, but she would have moved a little bit authoritarian. But she was strong-willed personality.
Okay.
But then she was a mother. That's one good. So she be the woman. The mother side was there. So that brings her back to the authoritative.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay.
So I think we grew up from a authoritative home. Though one way or the other, we could also say that my father married 3 wives, so we're there with step family or step siblings.
Okay.
So that also give us some level of blended family kind of.
Okay.
So it was a good experience.
A good experience. Okay. All right. So I think one of the things that I've come to love about this program is that now we get to know the names of certain things that we have experienced. For most people, they didn't even know there's something called temperament or personality styles. Like, they know, say, this is how I am, when I'm overwhelmed, I need to take like a breather and all that. Now we are beginning to know that there is something called, this is phlegmatic, this is melancholic, and this is choleric or a sanguine. And it's a very good experience, and then we are learning a lot. And now too, we know that there are names for the way parents raise their kids. I think I get a bit confused with authoritarian and authoritative. Usually I have to put my mind back, which is democratic, and then I can, know the differences, okay? Growing up in a compound house, different families raise their kids differently. There was this family where the moment someone tells them that their father is coming, the kids run to the house and then take their books. I know this unique family. The man was a very quiet man, very calm man. But in one way or the other, kids were so afraid of the man. And like, this man looked so harmless to me. Why are you afraid of your father? I mean, we respected our father, but when we see our father come, we don't run and hide under the bed. We don't do that. And there was one instance where they were outside playing. and someone shouted that, "Oh, Papa, about!" So quickly they run to go and sit, and in taking the book, pretending to be reading, he didn't know that the book was turned upside down and it had a cover. So, the father came and he's holding the book like this, and the book was upside down. And the father knew that, no, this is not, you were not reading before I was coming. And I heard that the child had some nice lashes, right? Fast forward now, I heard that the parents are divorced and the kids, they have all changed their names. The names that the man gave them, they have all changed it, and they have changed their surname. I don't know what exactly happened there, but it shows you how these styles can really affect families years later. So can two parents, right, who have completely different parenting style be able to successfully raise a child? And does this thing cause confusion? Because with the authoritarian, it might look like this, the father or the mother is a bad parent, and the children may grow up hating such parents. So how can two individuals coming together to raise children with two completely different parenting styles, how can they do this thing successfully?
Okay, so the home you come from also gives you the style you might adopt. So if you come from a home where parents beat children, the likelihood that you will be beating your children is high. Because it could cause something to learn behavior. Yeah. So you learn, that's the style you learn from your parents.
Okay.
So you might also apply that. But beating children can determine, there are two styles that possible will determine either authoritative or authoritarian. Okay. But so you also might have another parent that came from a home where a child was not beaten.
Okay.
So some of them have not even received
a spank
before. And so by all means, you have parents having different styles.
Okay.
This is where the parents, through counseling, must understand their differences and approach the style to be used. Now, they need both as either authoritarian, authoritative, vis-a-vis laissez-faire or uninvolved, whatever style you want.
Okay.
You need that. The only thing is that the parents must develop a very nice and correct way for the children not to feel that one person loves them and the other person. Because children naturally are not like discipline. So the one who seems to be hard will be the one they will not like.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay.
And if they begin to show that signal, and the one who seems to be calm does not work on it, it will give a room for the children to be spoiled. I get it.
Yeah. Okay.
I get it.
Okay.
So there's a saying in Akan, what the Nifa saying, Eddie Fiakora, not the Benkuma day.
Okay.
So when you pound it, when you use one hand to beat, you use the other one to draw. So that's how the parents must move.
Okay.
So the other parents who is not, let's say, beater, must explain to the child the reason of the action and show the support to the other parent. Clear that I support your parent, your father or your mother by taking this action.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yes.
Okay.
I get it.
Right.
When you do that, the child will know that he or she has done something wrong.
Okay.
And both parents have taken the decision. Of course, the two of you cannot beat one person. That means one will have to take the decision to do the beating. I get it. But the other person must show. But if the children see the sign that this one is a beater and this one will receive me, it's a danger ground.
Yeah.
It's a very danger ground.
Yeah.
And what you just said, sometimes one of the parents can even give the children that sign that, oh, your father is an abuser, your mother is an abuser.
Capitalize on it. Yeah.
And the children will tend to love the other
Yeah.
parent than. Especially, and this is why I want to go deeper, especially when you have one of the members who is coming from a divorce home. And the intention is not the marriage, but it's about childbirth. So after giving birth to the children, one of the parents they don't care about, one of them does not care about the other.
Okay.
They care about the children. That becomes the danger ground. So those are the signals you see. And that one, I saw to say that you see a lot of women playing that role. And you see that their father, so already in the house, you could see that all the children are moved to the mother's side.
Yeah.
And the father is lonely. And the father is stacked. There are very few ones, the women fall into that situation. Very few ones. So it doesn't only happen to men.
Yeah.
I've seen some men also drawing the children closer to themselves against their mother. I've seen those ones too.
Wow.
But in terms of ratio, I see more women doing that than, the men.
Okay. Sophia, will you take us to single parenting?
Okay, so as we already mentioned, we've also had episodes where you taught us about single parenting and all that. For instance, myself, I'm in a neighborhood that we have seen some single parents. They had been with their mother, and well, it's unfortunately that sadly one of them, we lost one of them because of an incident that happened, and we kept wondering how the children were going to live after their mother are gone. But I remember that one thing that really stood out, or one thing you would hear about her, was, oh, we see her bringing men, and that's all you say. Or like those things that we usually will hear about single mothers, especially because they do not have a husband or a man that is actively in the lives of their children. So today, Daddy, can you please, in any way, clear any misconception that people have had about single parents? It could be the man or the woman. We hear a whole lot of things being said about them. Oh, or you're born one, or you say, or you're that. Can you clear some of this misconception to people out there? Let them hear what you have to say about single parents.
One of the problems I have with people with such mentality
Yeah.
is judgmental, being judgmental. They have this mindset. Let me tell you something. Any woman who has slept with a man once, you don't have the right to judge any woman who has a child. What brought the action of the childbirth? Some of them, it was not multiple sex action, only once, and it happened. In your case, you have had multiple. It's only that you are lucky that you have not been pregnant.
You can even be unlucky, maybe you are not.
Some of them, they went to do abortion.
Yeah.
I get it. So you don't have any moral right to judge somebody. He or she, she's born one. As long as you have had sex before. Because what brought the childbearing was the act of sex.
Yeah.
I get it. So, as long as you have had sex before, and any man that has sex before, you also don't have right.
Okay.
Maybe somebody have your child somewhere.
You don't know.
Yeah.
I get it. You see, so it is an outcome of, and some of them too. Excuse my word. Maybe it's a rape.
Yeah.
You not knowing the cause of the childbirth, you should not give the right to judge. You shouldn't judge anybody. I get it. Yeah. So for me, my point is, as long as you have had sex before, you don't have the right. Unless you have not had sex before. If you haven't had sex before, then fine. But as long as you have had sex before, maybe in your case, you went and even took drugs and flushed the children out. God have mercy upon your soul.
Amen.
And any man who has slept with a woman and you are dead, you are going to tell yourself because he has a child. What about the children that are born in the realm of the spirit? One day we'll bring all of them out. I getting it?
Yes, sir.
I was listening to, I don't know who I was listening, and he was saying that for a man to break a woman's virginity without even marrying her, that alone is an atmosphere. You have opened a portal. He said, any woman that has poured blood because of you, or water because of you, you have no idea. It's a libation. If that woman speak against you, unless you left with the consent, that's why a lot of men are suffering. But I'm being honest, that's why a lot of men are suffering and they're struggling. You slept with that woman and you went behind her, waiting for another one. Some of the struggle of the men, that's where it's coming from. That porter, that water that came out, that blood that came out. Where you say, what from Wedi? I conquer. I conquer. You are conquering your destiny. God have mercy upon us.
Amen.
Are you getting it?
Yeah.
The child is a human being.
Yeah.
It's God created. One day I heard a prophecy. I think it was a prophet Martin. Peter, young girl, began to prophesy the destiny of the child. And called the mother. I think it's about 5 years, 6 years. It happened at Dansuma. I remember. And they called the woman. The woman came out. A single parent. I think accidentally she went to play and the man decided to just abandon them. And the man was struggling. And the woman was crying, the suffering of thinking. I said, this child, the destiny of this child. Go and find out the destiny of David. You realize that he was not part of the regular family. Sometimes it's by mistake, but in God's plan, it's not a mistake. That's why you don't have the right to judge anyone.
Yeah.
Are you getting it? Jephthah and those people, go and find out their background. Are you getting it? Yeah. So some of these things, it's only God that can judge. You don't have any right to judge anybody. Are you getting it? Yeah. And want to pray for people to accept anybody with a child. That is part of God. It has happened. If you love the woman, I always say that if you love the woman, love her dog. I get it, because the child is part. Let the child become your child.
Okay.
And you see how God will bless you. God will bless you.
Amen.
Amen.
I get it.
Still on single parenting. Okay. You know, we have learned during the past weeks that it's a lot of work, both for the man, for the woman, whichever ways that any parents want to really stand strong to be able to take care of their children. It's a lot of work, both on the decisions that they make, both on the also on the work that they would have to do to support their children in order for them to grow well. So I also remember that you mentioned there are areas that maybe the man or woman shouldn't take all that load for themselves, because there are aspects that it is the role of a father, and then there are aspects that are the roles of a mother. So what single parents should be doing is that they should find people that will step in those positions in order to take some of the workload of themselves or the decisions that they need to take concerning their children. Now, my question is, how do single parents choose those particular people in their lives? What criteria should they look out for in certain people in order for them to be sure that this person can really be a mother for my children, or this person can really be a father, to step in that gap for them?
If you read the book of, I think, 1 Timothy chapter 3, when I give a qualification of choosing a bishop or a deacon, it's the same criteria you use. He said, a faithful man who is married to one wife, who actually disciplines his children. And he goes to anyone that cannot take good care of his home is not fit to become a minister.
Yeah.
Now, so this is what you do. When you are a single parent, I hear some of the single parents, especially they will, oh, me, I can take care of my son. I'll be the man, I'll be the man. Master, if you have the breast, you don't have the penis. If you have the penis, you don't have the breast. Oh, why are people laughing? Okay. If you have the breast, if you have the penis, you don't have the vagina. You have the vagina, you don't have the penis. Why? These are words. Why are you? Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So, God didn't. It's only few people. One lady in Nigeria, I saw that God had given penis and a vagina. And even that one, you can see that she's more of a woman than a man. Are you getting it? Because even now, I think she's even pregnant. But yes, she has impregnated other women, and she herself is pregnant. Somebody have impregnated her too. So, I mean, those ones, they come once in thousands of people. But God has made that. So that's why you don't have all the quality to be a man. If you're a woman, you have the quality to be a man, because you are not a man. And at the same time, if you're a man, you don't have the quality to be a woman, because you are not a woman. I get it. So what you do is that locate a home in that family. It is not just the man you are looking for. It might be the entire family. It means that you should be a friend to the man's wife. Your children to be friend to the children. And then the father will father both families. Can I repeat that?
Yes, sir.
You should be a friend to the man's wife. The children should be friends to each other. That your children, the single parent children, should be friends to the woman's children. And the man should father both families. If not, people will start saying that the man is sleeping with that woman.
Yeah.
I get it. So if you go in that target, and normally you do things together. So when there's an occasion of any vacation or holiday, you call the entire family. You go. The father makes sure that if there's a problem and the man has to go and resolve, possible go with your wife to the home and make sure that you resolve. Don't go and be with the woman alone.
Okay.
As long as you're a human being. Kerosene and
Firewood.
petrol and kerosene, all the matches.
Fire.
Cannot be in the same room.
Fire.
Sometimes you see, I've seen a situation where the intentions were clean and clear, but in the process, something happened. So to prevent that, please do not do that alone.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, it's okay. Just want to add something on the single parent. Daddy, assuming a single mother or a single father, they want to marry. So I mean, they would have to court someone or date someone. When they find someone that they want to date, at what point do they introduce this man or this woman to the children? Is it when they have decided that, okay, we want to get married, before they do that introduction, or early in the relationship? And if it's going to be early in the relationship, what if things don't work out and another person comes? So they want to enter into every relationship, you keep on introducing that person to the children.
It's better. I was watching a short video, how do you call it? This
Reels?
So then the lady was sitting very quiet, open area, and this gentleman came and said, "Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, madam. How are you? You look beautiful." He said, "I have one." He said, "I have a child." And the man said,
True.
but why started with this? I said, I don't want us to go into fall in love and now you get to know have a child. You tell me that because of the child you don't like me. I want you to know from the beginning, before any discussion begins. So, and it's always the best way.
Yeah.
Now, it might be the first thing you should project.
Okay.
It should not be the last. Some people think, especially some women think that, let me make him fall in love with me, and when he fall in love with me and I bring out the children issue, he cannot live.
Saga.
Sometimes it will mean deception.
Yeah.
And that alone can create a lot of problems.
Okay.
There are some men who have made their mind that they don't want any woman or a man with children. So spill it out. If he loves you, you love the children. Now, when you you see, it depends on who. For women, no woman will give her love to a man without the man showing love to her children. No woman. Then I'm here to, I get to. But men will give away their children for the love they are looking from a woman. These are two personalities and the two principles. So for a woman, if you do not love her children, she cannot fall in love with you. So if you want to fall in love, if you love that woman, you want to fall in love with her, the first person you should fall in love with her kids. In fact, when you fall in love with the kids, the woman even will give herself to you, not even you begging for it. Because her heart is on the children. And as long as you love the children, she's ready to hide herself. But for the man, love the woman or want the woman, and she's ready to treat the children. Except few men who have even their wife are no more and they are vowed to stay. And that one, they want to be sure that the woman that's coming is a woman that loves their kids. Those ones are not many. But most of the time, a lot of men are married, they have problems in the house because they do not consider the feelings of the children first. I get it. So all these things you have to do how to go about it. And if a woman and the children don't accept you, don't go. You have trouble all throughout your life. You go through pain. I get it. So make sure that the children accept you as a mother before you enter into such a relationship.
Okay. Just to add on, so at what point should the single father or the single mother introduce their prospective spouse to the children? Is it early in the relationship or when, they are sure that this is going to stand before they introduce the incoming parent to the children?
It depends on the approach they use. Some of them will introduce let me take the man first. Some of the men will introduce the children as their friend to the woman. She's my friend. And the woman will start coming to the house to assist the children. Now, some of them, when they get to know that the person loves them, they will start even tell their father to move ahead and propose. I get it. I get it. So sometimes the best you introduce, do not, as soon as I don't know whether the woman is the partner is dead or separated. Which way they still love their mother. Let me use the man alive. They still love their mother. To anyone that come in is replacing their mother. So they have to be sure that the mother that's coming is their mother. If they don't see their motherhood in that particular person, it's not go well. I get it. It's also vice versa. I get it. Some women will say that, I don't want to marry again. I want to concentrate on my children. But it is when the children become close to the father and they see that they need a father figure, they will not tell me, Mommy, this man, you have to consider so because we want him to be our father. I get it. And that one makes it easier. So in the beginning, please disclose that to yourselves.
Okay.
To know that, yes, one of you have a child, especially when the child lives with you.
Okay.
And introduce and let the child know that he's your friend. Once in a while you come,
Okay.
visit the child, you go out with, that kind of thing. That's how you start from.
Okay.
And sometimes making the decision, the children also have a part to play.
In the lives of their children, but they really want to take it a step further into marriages and all that. So maybe we'll quickly go into the blended families so that we'll also ask questions in those areas. Now, we know that people can just say that, oh, finally, I found the man who loves my children, or I found the woman who is prepared to come and stay with me, even though I have children already. And so they might be carried away so much that they are not even thinking about what to do or how to position myself in order to enter a blended family. As long as the man loves me, that's all about. And you've mentioned instances where mothers or fathers are not really on good terms with the step children, and it creates a lot of problems. So would like to know, what are some of the adjustments a person should make, or how they should set out the tone or psych up themselves if they find out that they have fallen in love with somebody who has children and they are prepared to get married to them, move into a family that have several children coming from different parents and all of that. What adjustments should a person start making to themselves?
So you need to first of all make mental adjustments. Either you are accepted or not. If you are not accepted, what will be the challenge you're going to go through? If you're accepted, what will be? Most women make mistakes in this area.
Yeah.
Where they think, as long as the man loves me, that's all. But remember that the children are also the man's flesh. So when it comes to waist to waist, the man will choose his children and let you go. Very few instances, especially depending on the age. Or the case, if let's say the child is past 22, 23, then that one, I mean, they are already out. But if the child is about, let's say, 5, 10, 15, thereabout, you should be mindful. You should be careful. Because the man will let you feel that you are the most important person in his life. And that's very true. But then, when you don't use wisdom to get the children on your side, and there's this tension between you and the kids, where the man that is losing his sanity, that peace in the home, and want to make sure that he corrects it, one of you has to leave. You must know. That's why when you are going to get into such marriage, please be patient to win the heart of the children for marriage or something like that. And I saw, these are some of the things I love to watch. And I saw a lady that's an American man I've invited. And then, but I don't know whether the man's wife is dead or they divorced. But she's been with her daughter. Her daughter has gotten married, have 2 kids. Her marriage did not go well. The woman has come back to the father's house. The father is taking care of the daughter and the 2 children. Listen. And the man is giving the daughter money to take off. Then this man fell in love with somebody outside. The woman had just come home and saw that the man gave the daughter money to go and take care of the grandkids. And this woman is angry, and I said, the relationship will not go well. And he was just questioning the man, how can you do that? You have spoiled the child. He has already spoiled the child. You're not the one to come and correct. So then you play along or you leave. And when I didn't watch, but when I saw the next episode, I saw that you've already started having crisis. Because, and already, as soon as those statements were made, the daughter is also on the edge because you are coming to take my father from me. So you also not give that peace you need in the home. So who will go back to where you came from? I get it.
Go back.
So those are some of the things that you must understand. You don't come to a home where the man is responsible to his children and his children's children, and then you are not come to come and enjoy the what? The fellowship. Find a way to accept the child, and rather use love to correct the child. Hey, you are a young girl. You should be responsible. Do this and groom them. You don't just come to dictate. No, you have missed it. Because that's the start they know best, and that's why. So if you are coming, you should come. If you want to even cause a change, use the different style to do the changes, but not to come straight like that. You'll be the one to go home.
You'll be the one to go back.
So you heard it. There are some adjustments you need to make. And first, it must start from your mental adjustment in order to be able to fix into a blended home. So,
okay.
Any further questions?
Yes. I'm just remembering a story that I would like to share. I think a couple of years ago, I was in a public transport and I was not listening in, but they were loud so we can hear them. Two women were talking. One woman was sharing her marital issues. And from her narration, it seems that she married a man who had a child. And there were issues, with relation to the child. Okay. The man, I think because of the nature of the man's work, he leaves at dawn and comes home late. So it's like in the course of the days, the woman who, deals with the children directly or spends more time with the children. And I think the man had a teenager. So as this woman was complaining to her friend about the challenges in the home, her friend goes like, no, you are the one who is allowing this thing to happen in your home. You need to show the girl that you are the one who is in the marriage, not her. And from what the friend was saying, the woman was like, yes. When I go back home, I'm going to really teach her a lesson and all that. If she can't live with me, then she should go to her mother's house.
Now worry.
Beg.
Come again?
Now worry. If the man wanted to let his child be in the mother's home, you come and meet the child.
And it was a very interesting conversation, and it just brought my mind also back to the whole concept or our understanding of a step parent. The moment we hear a stepmother, our mind goes, a wickedness, somebody. Yeah. And sometimes I wonder where that thing even came from.
It is the mothers who be with their children. Depends on what happens.
Okay.
The children always want to have their parents together. Wish to have their parents together. So they will fight for their mother or their father when the other party is befriending or has even married. You might want to make it uncomfortable for you. It all depends on the approach of you, the man or the woman, to that particular child. My father married 3 wives. And we used to fight. Because you see, I've come to believe that any man who marries more than 1 wife is a liar. Because the woman that goes to his bedroom, he will tell you sweet ways.
Yeah.
After you have come out, you no longer get that sweet ways. The one that will go to the room. So anyone that goes to the room and come out feels special.
Yeah.
And feel important that his
co-wives.
The co-wives or the rivals. And they pass this information to the children. That, your father says, I'm the love wife, and you care for you, and that, So you see these children trying to portray that attitude to prove that my mother is a special one before the eyes of our father. So my father did something. My father took me and gave me to my stepmother, and took one of my stepmother's daughters and gave to my mother. And took the other one too and said change. My father had 3 wives. So the mother that was there for me just called me and wished me Happy Father's Day.
Wow.
And I made sure that I stood, until recently, I made sure I stood for any challenges that come to them. I'm the son she will call.
Wow.
I get it.
Yeah.
When my father did that thing, my mother had those days had only 4 boys. Had initially had 3 boys, no girl, and gave birth to 1 girl. So basically, my mother had 4 boys, 1 girl. Okay. But before that, had 3 boys direct. Before a girl came, before the last one became a boy.
Okay.
So my father gave one of my stepmother's children, the daughter, to my mother. And in that case, he was even named with my mother as my mother's daughter. I get it.
Yeah.
So we realized that because of that thing my father did, it brought calmness and peace in the house, because we have mothers, we call our mothers, who are not our biological mothers.
Okay.
So it will reduce that bewitchment. I get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until later stage, when my father was there, that things was trying to go back to former state, and we could see some of the children trying to call some of the stepmothers witches, and we have to actually come in and stop it. I get it.
Yeah.
So it also depends on the home. I get it. So if, let's say, like I said, because I'm coming from polygamous homes, it's almost like a blended family thing. But depends on how my father handled it. We became together.
Okay.
We became one.
Okay.
And
all right.
and some of the my step brothers or sisters, I'm even closer to them than my biological
Siblings.
I'm siblings.
Okay.
I get it.
All right.
My sister currently, if anything happened to her, she will not call me. I know who she will call. My direct sister, if anything happens to you, I will not be the first person she will call. And the person that she might call will be either my stepsister or my stepbrother. I get it.
Okay.
I get what I'm trying to say. So these are some of the things that happens. So to stop the bewitchment, it depends on you, the man or the woman, how you go. Especially when their parents are alive and you are marrying the other person. Please play the game well. I get it. If not, it will create a lot of problems.
Okay. Okay. Just to also add one more thing. Is it really compulsory that the children should call the man, or the man coming in or the woman coming in, dad, father, or mom? Should they call them mother?
If they call her mother, it's an acceptance of their mother.
Okay.
If not, she cannot discipline them as mothers.
Okay.
Okay, and because they are stepchildren, your discipline will not be like the biological. The biological mother can beat her anyhow. In your case, you have to do that with caution. And, you have to do that with, the man coming in a lot, because if not, they'll think that because you're not their mother, that's why you're doing what they're doing. But maybe you wish they are good. I said the story when I was doing this blended family. There's a woman, and when they get pregnant and they give birth, this woman will find them, go for them, and come and take care of them. She has her own children. So one of the fathers saw one of the children she raised, but not the biological mother. No, not the biological son, but one of the boys. Somebody saw and said, "But why are you not married?" And he said, "If I don't get a woman like my stepmother, I'm not married."
Wow.
He said, "If I don't get a woman like my stepmother, this woman
Not
took
even
good
his own
care
mother.
of these children who are not her biological children. If unfortunately the man died early, she still worked hard and took these children. They went to school. Some of them, their mothers are still alive, but the closeness they have
With their step.
is not with their biological mother, but with their stepmother. And a mother should not be your biological mother before she becomes your mother. A man should not be your biological father before he becomes your biological father. But look for a man who wants to correct you, who wants to direct you. Look for a woman who wants to mother you. Or are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
For me, marrying my wife, I always say that I took a woman called Auntie Esther, who gave me advice and said that, Kweku, Oba we dear, bet my Oba Palma. And I listened to it. I listened to her. I didn't consult a prophet, a prophetess, to go and seek directions. I just listened to the woman literally. I picked the advice. I went ahead, and by the grace of God, we are still married. I heard my wife telling me, when they showed my mother's picture, said, I'm now your mother. Take care of me. And my grandma, my mother, is now your mother. I said, I hear. And truly, I get in it. That took that advice. Sometimes someone wants to father you. It's because they love you. Give the opportunity to father you. If not, you're okay to do whatever you want. I get it. So, step parenting or blended family should not be your biological mother, your biological father before they can father you. Look at it. Unless there are other people who are also witches. They are coming to saffron. In fact, they are coming for assets. Those who are coming for assets, especially when your father is rich and they are coming for her, then they want to wipe everybody off. So that, I told her, I like to watch movies. There was this synopsis I watched, and the woman just came and said, sign divorce. And remember that now that I'm married to anything you have, we are sharing 50-50. And the man signed it. After he said, I brought my lawyer. So now list all the things that we share. And the man said, I don't have anything. I said, what? I said, I don't have anything. Everything you see I have, I've willed it to my mother already.
Swerve.
And so he saw it quickly, silently. He willed everything to the mother. The woman too was not she also had something small, and said, "What you said, so now whatever you have,
what you have,
if you know, we share 50-50." Now she was not begging. So there are people you pick the signals that they are coming not to be part of the family, but to take from the family. Those is also another signals you watch. If you see the person did not come to take, but to add, please, what with the person? But if the person came to take, then I pray for God's mercy.
Amen.
Wow. Thank you very much, Daddy. Just to add on a little interaction I had with one of my co-workers. He is a Nodna, and I see the way you are explaining how things work there for you as step siblings. And it reminds me that indeed, that is how things really take place over there. He had always said to us that you Southerners, I don't know what your problem is. He was also in a blended family, and he said he had always they had, in fact, until he came to this side of God. I mean, his mothers, like you always say, they had their own kitchen and everything, but everybody goes anywhere. And for them, their family, when it comes to their siblings, they arrange themselves according to who came first. So for them, even though he might be older, he might be younger than another person from another mother, he's considered older in another person. So do you understand? So perhaps if he's the firstborn in his mother's part, he ends up being the thirdborn in another mother's part.
Yeah,
and they accept it. Everybody knows that this is their big brother. Everybody knows that this is how people follow. So, I mean, and basically, it can be a beautiful thing if we all decide to live in peace, if we all decide that it's not about, like you said, darling, my children and your children are eating our children. So it could be a beautiful thing if we accept that that is life And sometimes in our part of the world, it is culture. And we live with it so that we all live in peace.
You know what you just said. In our home, their mothers were not cooking different food for their children. So it's like each week, one woman will cook for all of us.
Wow.
That's how we operate. So one woman will cook for all of us. If we were to do the individual cooking, that would have been where the separation would have come. Except the afternoon side, that sometimes we see we doing a little bit different food.
Yeah.
But in the evening, all the boys from different mothers will sit behind one bowl. That's where we will see the thieves. we will steal the meat in the soup. You know, and all the ladies will do the same. So it actually bonded us. You know, it only bonded us. You know, step family is not bad. It's not wrong. It depends on the circumstance that happened, which is not the fault of anybody. Blended family is also not bad. It depends on the circumstances that happened. And some of the circumstances you don't have any control about it. The only person who has that control is God. So please, whatever happens, accept it, work on it, make it work, and enjoy your life. Your husband dying or your wife dying or being divorced does not mean that your life cannot be continued. Because you continue your life, enjoy your life. Because life is short. And China Christo Aba. We not to see Christo Bao or Ba. Or Bao. Have you heard that song? Christo Bao. So.
Thank you very much, Daddy. As always, you make a lot of time for us, despite all your busy schedules from church, from work. You still come and sit here and teach us and also guide us through the wisdom God has given you so that our families will be